Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of The Last Kingdom in Aurora works, and we are continuing exactly where we last left off in the previous episode, which is we intercepted an enemy fleet here in Zhatelier, and we saw them with our planet, or the colonies over there saw them. They were probably trying to build a jump gate over there to Sodalite, so we intercepted that. We did take a bit of a hit to our paladin here, which is a light cruiser. And thanks to the shields, it didn't go through the armor, the 18 points of damage from their lance. But now we're just basically keeping them at bay and slowly but surely taking some hits on the enemy. And we managed to get one penetrating here with the lance, of course, but at the end of the last episode. Now we're just waiting for another lucky hit, basically. It looks like it's mostly going to be the railgun hits for the time being. As soon as we destroy the castle, we can probably try getting closer and then utilizing the... Oh, and we got another hit. So I'm assuming that that's at least 6 more points of damage into the interior. Maybe 12. Most likely 6 though. So that would be 12. The hit to kill. We don't know if we would destroy any components there yet. I mean, surely we've destroyed something. But what exactly we do not know. Okay, another hit with railgun. 3 hits with railgun. We missed with the lance, unfortunately. Another hit with railgun. Basically just slowly sliding to the side and let them go through. I'm not entirely sure where they're trying to head though. Are they going to try to go to Shamshir? Maybe. I mean, that might be the case. It's not going to save them, mind you. Well, it's either Shamshir or Jade, I suppose. Oh, and another miss with the particle lance. Ooh. Okay, 2 armor hits. We went a bit too close here. But they didn't shoot at us. Based on the intelligence on the weapons of the castle have been updated. Oh, maybe they did try to shoot us, but they didn't necessarily hit anything. Let's have a look. I mean, we should know the weapons already. 3 particle beams. That range is not correct. Rate of fire 400. No, that's not true either. But I suppose they did try to fire at us. They just didn't hit. Now, are we going to step aside a little bit again? Or let's at least get a bit further away. Please? There we go. Are they within reach again? No, so I think we are going to be going even closer. Or, just to be sure, I'm just going to remove that. Put the contact at Simogami, follow 255,000. Just so that we don't necessarily constantly just go closer. Oh! Out of range. Yeah, now I know that that means that our railguns won't be able to fire, but... Oh, well, we got some hits with the railguns. We might actually have better reaction than what they do. Meaning that we can kind of determine when to fire and when to not. We got a couple hits there again. Armor hits mostly. Can we get a lance? Oh! Did they penetrate the armor? We got 15 shield damage, 3 armor damage, so no, they could not be penetrating the armor. You know what? Why don't you just remove the last, let them move away a little bit. There we go, we got another hit from railgun. Now they are outside of their range. Target out of range, I know. Can we get a lance hit there? No, 4% chance of hit. Right, well, I'll let them get a bit further away, and then we'll slowly start approaching again from the rear. I just don't want to But you know what? What I can do, I could set up the speed, or now if we just start following the Mogami again, follow. Let's go for 250,000 once again, so our railguns can actually fire. Target out of range. 0% chance to hit with the lance. Uh-oh. Took some damage there, didn't we? 7 armor damage, 1 component hit. Component destroyed. We lost an engine. Detached from the fleet. There's a bit of a blessing and a curse. Or a curse and a blessing, rather, that way. Because, okay, so the Diamond Task Force... You know, where's the... Paladin? I'm just going to pull you back to the fleet. And I'm going to remove that. Move towards the planet for a little bit. And I'm going to set you to not fire. Cease fire all. We still have the target there. But now we're going to be flying a bit slower. So we're less likely to get into the range of the enemy firing. So you know what, I'll put in your... Okay, so now we'll remove that. Contact Mogami, follow. Let's go for 245,000. I know it's risky, but now we're just going to set the speed to 2,000. So that we'll approach a little bit slower. Oh, and since we are technically within range still, now I'm going to let them get a little bit closer before I start firing. Now I think it might be time. So ship combat, open fire all. There we go, we got hits. So they're flying relatively slow. So now we're going to even slow down further. So we'll go with... Oh right, we need to switch it away from the use max speed. And just making sure... Yeah, okay, the speed is set correctly now. We're flying basically at the same speed as they are, so we're not going to get all that close. We got the railgun hits, or shots fired, but didn't actually hit them. There we go. We got... Oh, secondary system explosion. Well, that serves you well. I mean, you didn't actually get a secondary system explosion on me, but you did destroy a bit. Actually, that reminds me. Paladin. Damage control. Start repairing that. It's going to be a bit costly. How much do you have MSP remaining? 1200. Okay, so that's not for that long. Oh, and that ship's thermal signature went down a little bit. Oh, the castle is being left behind. Yeah, it is lower now. Okay, well, instead of following the Mogami, follow the castle at 245,000. Okay, we got on 2 hits for railguns again. We may want to actually slow down even further. Set speed, go for something like that, so it's basically mirroring their speed. Or at least the difference is going to be so small that they will not be going... Or we will not be going to their range by accident. Although we might still be approaching. We'll go for 1500 right now. Fine-tuning the speed can be useful. Oh, and we got another few hits with our railgun. So they now are increasing their... or the difference between us and them is slowly increasing. Getting some hits with the railguns once again. Did not hit with the lands, but that's to be expected. Only 70% chance to hit, you know. At least the railguns are hitting, but they are not penetrating the armor is the problem. Or not going all the way through anyway. Denting the armor for sure, but... Okay, now that it's something like that, we can increase our speed by another 60 kilometers per second. So we'll be slowly gaining. Basically, they are right now in the range band that I want them to be. That is basically the band between the battle beam and the railgun range bands. Now, to be fair, the railguns probably are not going to have all that great hit chance. Well, actually, no. Because they're taking the hit chance from the... Yeah, no, it should be just the regular hit chance then. Okay, penetrating hit. Oh, penetrating hit with just one of the railgun. Okay, so I mean, we have penetrated the armor in at least 2 places. Well, actually 3, isn't it? Possibly. There could be more even, but yeah, let's see how this goes. How's the shield coming along, by the way? It's almost full. Okay, so we can technically afford taking... Oh, we did penetrate again in one place, but it's only 1 hit per... or 1 damage per hit. Oh, and maintenance problem. Down to 872 maintenance supplies. It's not particularly good. Okay, another 2 armor hits there. If we could get a lance penetrating lance hit again, that might actually destroy the ship. So I believe, yeah, we're slowly gaining on them, but purposefully we are gaining as little as possible, as to not get in within their range. Well, so there's some railgun hits once again. And no, that's railgun missing entirely. All the railguns. Oh well. So yeah, the paladin has is 1 lance and 2 1 lance and 2 railguns. Okay, there is another armor hit at least. Partial lance whiffing past them. Slowly but surely, I think we are whittling them down, though. I don't know if they lost any of the weaponry yet in the previous hits. They might actually have. But I don't want to get within range to try that, to be fair. Yeah, there's another 2 armor hits. We might still get some lucky hit with the railguns, but it's mostly about the partial lance that is going to do the damage. Speaking of which, that's another penetrating hit. The new target speed is 1 kilometer, so they have no engines. Alright then, we can stop moving and using fuel, because they are not going to be escaping. Again, I'll have no idea if they have any weaponry remaining. Probably not. Okay, we've got another 2 hits to the armor. It's basically just waiting for the lance to hit once more, and then it might be destroyed. No, that's a whiffing hit. I mean, it's basically 1 in 6 of our shots with the lance are going to be hitting anyway with this range. So that's not particularly good ratio, but that's something that we're going to have to live with. Another miss. 1 armor hit there. Actually, we're going to take the 30-second increments here. Oh, we got a penetrating hit, 1 penetrating hit with the railguns, but again, not destroying it yet. Then the lance missed. 2 hits with the railguns. 1 penetrating hit with the railguns. Lance missed. The armor hit. I think this castle is the more dangerous of all of these. Oh, and another penetrating hit. Could we get a lance hit, please? The lance is every time missing. I mean, to be fair, Railgun is shooting so many projectiles, so there's like 8 shots per salvo. And each one of them has the 17% chance to hit, so yeah, it does have a much higher likelihood of hitting. But at the same time, it does a lot less damage. Oh, that's a maintenance problem on both of the railguns at the same time. Down to 700 maintenance points. Not great. Did get another armor hit though. And a penetrating hit and an armor hit. Hey, we destroyed it. Okay. Now, how is the damage control going? 11% repaired. Right, well, we can speed up. Go for 200 or 2500. And then I'll actually start. Not fleets. Contacts. I'll start following the Maikaze. Because that is the slowest one there. We want to leave that at the last. So we'll follow you at. We'll try following at 200,000 first. If we could get the Hornet in there firing, that'd be nice. Oh, right, and you need another target. I think we're going to start firing on the. So is Mogami. Mogami is one of the bigger ones. Oh, right, and we should probably stop firing for the time being. So ceasefire all. And now let's take some increments here, shall we? They did get pretty far ahead, but we are slowly catching them up. We could speed up even faster, but try to keep it more manageable. We'll put in a bit more extra speed. Go for the 3,000 kilometers per second. Just to catch up, but we can't go too fast with this. We could go like 3,600 right now because one of the engines is destroyed. But yeah, we are catching up on them. And I think we've gone through that Makamis do not have the range to fire on us. Even if we go for the 240, so we might be able to get even closer. I don't know about the Kageros though. They do have point defense sensors, basically, but I don't know what their weaponry is. On the other hand, they only fired with the lances on the castle, didn't they, whenever we got close enough. So we should be okay. I'm gonna get even closer. I'm not gonna start firing quite yet. Alright, so we were going up to 200,000. Yeah. They're not firing at us. Okay, so I think it's time for us to. You also. Aim at the Mogami. I don't know how much damage you can do. Start firing on them anyway. And open fire all. Combat summary. So the Hornet has a much smaller chance of hitting. We could get closer. I would probably drop the speed or the distance to, let's go to 150 next. I'm pretty sure that even that is not a problem, to be fair. So follow, let's go 150,000. There we go, we got some impacts on the armor from the Hornet actually. Oh! No, that's the Hornet Sparkle Beams. I thought we hit it with a lance, but nope. Yeah, we got some hits there. Oh yeah, the railguns are starting to get a lot more damage in this range. 3 points of damage from. Oh no, that's the. No, so it's still 1 point of damage. Never mind. I mean, we are relatively far away. We are catching up at least. So no hits with the partial beams there. Ooh, nice. Now we got penetrating with the... Actually, now we should potentially know a bit more about the Mogami's armor, right? Yeah, they got 6 layers of armor. But it's going to take a while for the other beams to go through, but the lances, yeah. Those will go through, and that's a 6 damage into the interior. It didn't slow down yet. Oh, we got an armor hit there. Maintenance problem on the one of the railguns. Okay, well that's manageable. It doesn't cost all that much to repair. Damage report. Got some armor hits there. Yep. More armor hits. You know what? We can probably go even closer. So we'll remove that. Contact. Mikaze. Follow. We'll go to 100,000, but we will not go closer than that right now. But that should give us a pretty decent hit chance on the lances. Oh yeah, all the stuff is starting to have 40% hit chance more or less. So that's not too bad. Oh, 5 hits from the railguns by the looks of it. And 2 hits from the particle beams. 2 from the particle beams, and 6 from the railguns, because we're closer now, the railguns are doing more damage. So that's good. We actually got a penetrating hit there. Nice. And the lance... No, that wasn't the lance, that's a particle beam. But another hit for 3 points, and there we go, another lance hit. 7 armor hits, 1 penetrating hit, so that's the only one that went through the particle beam, but I reckon the ship is in rather rough state now. 3 penetrating hits there. Oh. Yeah, the armor is going down rather quickly now. Oh, and another hit. Oh, yeah, another hit with the lance. Okay, yeah. That's probably almost destroyed ship now. I'd imagine, at least. 2 penetrating hits there. 8 armor hits. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, one of the speeds dropped on the Mogamis. Another penetrating hit there. The Mogami is now slowing down. 5 penetrating hit. Another lance hit. Oh yeah, it's going down. It's stopped now. Yeah, and it's destroyed. Alright then, time to start firing on some of the other ships. So Kakeros. We're going to start on Kakero 6, and you'll start firing on Kakero 7. And then once the Paladin has destroyed this number 6, it'll start destroying number 8, and then together they'll destroy my Kaze if need be. I do not know how much armor these have. It's probably the 6 layers of armor. That seems to be kind of their usual. Oh, and we got a penetrating hit already, so maybe they don't have all that much. No, that's not the correct one. Intelligence. So, Kakero. Max armor penetration is... Oh, the penetrating hit was from the lance. Okay. So, only 4 layers of armor. That's already 8 interior damage guaranteed. I don't think they have all that high. Actually, can we see anything new about Mogami's other than the penetration... Oh, the armor layers? Yeah, not really. That reminds me, we should probably send a salvager down this way already. Why don't you go to Zhatelier? Oh, you're not allowed to, are you? Because there's enemy presence. That might be it. I'll go to Shamshir at least. And then move to there. Give you orders later. Wait, did one of their... No, we didn't destroy any of the engines yet there. Got some nice damage there. Only armor hits though. Oh, and we got a penetrating here with a particle beam. Now I wonder, was it through the... No, it's firing on different targets, so yeah, we've got through the armor on both of them at least once. Now twice on the number 6. Did we drop their speed? No, not yet. The hit chances are pretty good though. Another penetrating hit there for the Hornet's target. Maintenance problem in the railgun. We got another penetrating hit though, with one of the railgun shots by the looks of it. Oh, and that one's dropped. There we go, that Coquero has been destroyed. So, Paladin, you need a new target, and that would be the Coquero 8. There we go, we got another penetrating hit. But yeah, we did take a little bit damage. In all fairness, we did take a little bit damage. But the shield was really a lifesaver here. Also, running it really low on maintenance supply points. The question is, I mean, the railgun or the partial lens is really good on the combat there. So we'll quickly destroy the Coquero and then we'll let the Hornet destroy the Makaisa. Oh, Mikaze. Oh, there we go. Target destroyed. And now... Ship combat. Paladin. You will cease fire. And the Hornet. Target Mikaze. And we can probably even get a little bit closer now. Because I don't think that civilian vessel or civilian engine vessel has any weaponry, so... Contact Mikaze. Follow. Still, we're not going on full speed. I did give you the new target, right? Yes, I did. And we already got 3 penetrating hits. I mean, it's not going to be much damage yet. You know what? I'll give the Paladin orders to fire once. Just to speed things up, because it's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, there's a secondary power system explosion, 20 strength explosion there. A lot of penetrating hits. Oh yeah, and speed dropped drastically, and there we go, that's destroyed. And with that, we are actually out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.